So, in class 10 biology, today we'll start the fourth chapter, that is our environment. First of all, you should know what is environment. Environment means the area around us. And the area around us which contains both the components, that is biotic as well as abiotic components, together form the environment. Now if we study what is biotic component and abiotic component, so you all know biotic means it is derived from the word bio. Bio means which have life. All the living organisms, they constitute the biotic component, like plants, animals, microorganisms, birds, and all. So those which have life, they are called biotic components, and those which doesn't have life, they are called abiotic components, like air, water, soil, etc. And both biotic and abiotic components together form the environment. If we study the types of the environment, then types of environment, it is called natural environment and man-made environment. Natural means which are found in nature. As I told you, all the living components as well as abiotic components together form the natural environment, like forests, land, aquatic, which consists of water and all. Man-made, which is made by man. So that environment which is made by man, as we all know about the aquarium, it is not a natural environment, although in the aquarium the fishes are there, but it is a man-made environment. Now, if we talk about the environment, there are two types of substance which are present in the environment, that is biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable substance means which can be decomposed by microorganisms. And all the plant and animal waste are biodegradable substance, like paper, cow dung, fallen leaves. So many substances are there. They are called biodegradable because they can be decomposed by the microorganisms, and the microorganisms are bacteria and fungi. They both are involved in the decomposition of the biodegradable substance. That's why they are also called decomposers. Now, non-biodegradable substance which cannot be decomposed. The substance which cannot be decomposed by microorganisms are called non-biodegradable substance, like plastic, polythene, glass, metals. There are so many substances. Now, if we talk about, in the earlier, as I told you about biotic and abiotic components, if we study in detail about the biotic components is actually divided into four types: producers, consumers, and decomposers, and the last one is scavengers. Here producers, consumers and decomposers, I have already told you. Once again I want to tell you, producers means who produce food. And you all know plants produce food. So plants are called producers because they produce their own food in the presence of sunlight, water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. They are also called autotrophs. And the mode of nutrition is called autotrophic mode of nutrition. Consumers are called those organisms who consume the products obtained from the producers, like animals. All animals belong to consumers. And if we talk about the animals, again they are divided into so many types, like herbivores, you all know, carnivores, omnivores. So herbivores are those who eat only plants. Carnivores who eat the flesh of herbivores, and omnivores who eat both. Now, so these all herbivores, carnivores and omnivores, they all are consumers because they feed on the products obtained from the producers. And decomposers are those organisms who decompose the dead parts of plants and animals, as I have already told you. Bacteria and fungi, both are decomposers. And decomposers are very important because they decompose the waste and clean the environment. That's why they both are called cleansing agents. If there will be no decomposers in our environment, what will happen? The whole earth will be filled with the waste and there will be no space left on the earth for us. And the last one is scavengers, means those animals who eat the dead flesh. When the animals die, then these scavengers clean the environment by eating the flesh of that dead animals. They are called scavengers. Like example, vulture, hyenas. They are all scavengers. So both the scavengers as well as decomposers, they are very important for the environment, because both of them helps to clean the environment and makes the environment clean. So that's why they act as a cleansing agent. Tomorrow I will tell you about the ecosystem and the food chain and food